Hey everyone, this is Nikki dxgirly. Welcome to my 5th channel, dxgirly Likes BJDs, where I talk about my experiences with ball jointed dolls and some other dolls sometimes too. Today is a wine and Dollies. I have a soda that I should probably not be drinking at 11:51 at night, but just finishing it up. And yeah, I haven't done one of these in a little while. It's been like a month, I think. And I have not too much to talk about, but I do have a bunch of face-ups to show you. If you're subscribed to my channel and you've been paying attention, I've gotten a lot of new dolls recently that I haven't shown you face-ups for yet, at least here on YouTube. They've been all over Instagram. Like I said in my last video, my last wine and Dollies, I think, or was the box opening, but it's very spoilery to this YouTube channel, my Instagram. So if you ever want to follow me over there and stay as updated as you can, please do. So before I show you everyone's new face-ups, this video shouldn't be too long. Like I said, there's not that much to talk about. Just basically gonna be a quick show and tell. But yeah, as far as updates go, still paying down my Mini Honica, Chloe, and the winter event head, that order from Denver Doll. Still paying towards that monthly. And I have 2 layaways going on with BJDs. And they're both set for basically the same amount of time. I made the first order and put a 12-month layaway down, and then 2 months later I made the second order and did a 10-month layaway. So by the time, if I pay them off together, they'll ship together, or they should. But I did contact them because I was watching Satyrian Leaf Spar's video on his YouTube, and he mentioned that he got one of the sold all discontinuation heads in, and I've been seeing everyone pretty much get their discontinued heads from that whole event they had back in August. Pretty much everyone had gotten them in, and I was like, you know, I haven't heard anything from BJDs, so let me just shoot them over an email and see what's going on. And as I suspected, because I ordered the heads along with a full SD size doll, the SD size doll is what's holding it up. He's not ready yet, even though when I make my payment this month, it will be the 7th payment on him. But the heads, they had already gotten in. So, and then the other order that I have through them is a body for one of the heads. And they haven't gotten that yet in either. But that's only this will be the 5th payment on that. Yeah, so they had the heads in stock, and I was like, well, because you have them in stock and I've paid more towards the full layaway amount than what the heads are worth, is there any way you could ship them to me? And they're like, yeah, sure. And obviously I would just have to pay for the separate shipping. So those heads are, I guess, on the way. They printed a shipping label for them, but it hasn't actually like moved yet. I set it up for updates on my email and everything, and it hasn't actually moved from, I think they're based in Milwaukee, if I'm remembering correctly. But they said something last week about the really cold temperatures going on up there, how they weren't shipping stuff out because resin's fragile in really cold temperatures. So I'm just waiting for them to come. They'll come when they come, but that will probably end up being the next video you see on this channel, is me opening the heads. I have 2 kid heads that I have coming in, and then I actually have a Vito head That's a gift for my friend Marshall Darling here on YouTube and on Instagram. And yeah, that was a gift I ordered for him, so I'm gonna get that sent out to him once it gets to me. I haven't decided if I should show the head, because I wanted Marshall to make a box opening of the head, but I didn't know if I should show the head in my video. Does that make sense? Like, I think I'm just gonna be like, here it is in the box, because they come in these little plastic boxes. Looks like Funko Pop protector type boxes. But I think I'm just gonna show it because they're all labeled, and I think, as far as I know from watching Saturnian Lace Far's video. So I probably won't check it. So Marshall, if you're watching, I'm not gonna show it in the video. Which means I won't really be checking it for damages, so hopefully it will get to you with no problems. We will see, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much the only updates that I have going on for BJD stuff. I haven't, because all my money is, my extra money every month is tied up in paying off those layaways, I haven't really bought things for the dolls, really. I bought a neck donut piece, which I'll get to in a minute, talking about that. But I ordered that on the 26th from Tiffy BJD Crafts. And I don't know why I was expecting it to get here quicker, but it's still not here. It's supposed to be delivered either tomorrow or Friday. So we'll see. And pretty soon I won't have use for it, so hopefully I'll get to use it for a couple of days. But anyways, that's pretty much the only thing I've bought for my dolls recently. Just haven't had any money to buy things for them because I made too many layaways. Which shouldn't be a problem going forward, just because I am completely out of room for dolls. I was going to make that the dolls plan video for 2019 that I talked about so much, but you know, thinking on it, I really don't have enough to talk about to make a whole video concerning that. So maybe I'll just talk about it here. So I want to get in 2019, once I pay off all of my layaways and those dolls have come home, I want to put 2 mini feed bodies on layaway through Denver Doll. And then at some point, since they brought tan back now, I'm hoping that since Fairyland brought back tan for the event that they just opened, that they're gonna make it a regular thing with the events again, like fall, winter, spring, summer. So crossing my fingers that happens, because I just don't have the money to buy another doll at the moment. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But maybe by the end of the year, I can finally bring home that tan mini-fee Merwin. We'll see. I really want her, but I'm pretty much out of room. That's the big thing, is I'm out of room for dolls. So while I'm still living here, it's gonna have to be kept. So then once I get those bodies in, and maybe the Merwin's still a maybe, obviously. But just focus on like wigs, eyes, because a lot of the dolls are going to be wearing the eyes that they came with, and I want to get them nice Mako eyes, and then just some clothes to add to their wardrobes, things for the dolls, I guess. That's gonna be my plans for 2019. I've been eyeballing alpaca too, but I don't know if I want to undertake that while I'm living here either. Just because it's kind of messy. And my mom's a very neat person. And I don't want to make a mess of her house. Anyways, so I guess I'll get on to showing you my dolls. So I guess first we'll talk about what the neck donut was gonna go for. So I've had a body just hanging out that's gonna be for one of my incoming soul doll heads that are now on the way. It's a Dollies dream body, an MSD body. And it's just been sitting there without a head for all this time. And as you'll know, in my order for my minifee Wrens and little fee Nia, I got a Halloween event head. Well, I wasn't gonna do the face up until I had a body for her and had a wig for her and all that stuff. But I was feeling, I've been going kind of through a very depressed, anxious period here. And, you know, just having difficulties with that. It happens this time of year for me with my mental illness. But I was feeling really creative and wanted to kind of get those creative juices out to make me feel better. So I did a face up on the event head. And so when I did it, I just showed the event head on Instagram, and someone said, why don't you put her on the Dollies body? So she just has her head resting on the Dollies body. You can see it flops all over the place because she doesn't have the Fairyland connector. So that's why I ordered the donut. This is not the body I want for her. I don't know, call me a purist, call me a snob, but I want my minifees to all have minifee bodies. It just gives them some sort of, I don't know, regularity. Does that make sense? Like a common look. My little army of minifees. Plus, I originally bought this body for the soul doll girl, and now she's coming home, so this minifee is gonna have to vacate that body soon. So you're gonna be without a body again. But hopefully we'll get to use the donut on you for a couple of days, take a couple pictures. So I did give her a name. This wig is not staying. But I'm pretty happy with how her face up turned out. I like the color of the wig a lot on her, but I think I want something without bangs for her because something's throwing me off about, and I've pulled it down further to go over her eyebrows. I've done it up here, and something about the bangs is just throwing me off. So that is her. I decided to name her Quinn. So yeah, that's Quinn. She's my minifee Halloween 2018 event head. And she will get a body. You will, girl. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long. She actually looks pretty good in this video. From what I can tell on screen, so you'll have to let me know what you think of her. Her poor, she's flopping all over the place here, but let me put this body aside. One thing, I know people, and I know I have raved about this body, but it's so, I don't know if they just send them loosely strung, but they're very floppy. Like don't get me wrong, they're very posable. Maybe I'm just used to the extreme tightness that Fairyland sends their dolls in, and Supia doll, but it's very floppy and it kind of annoys me. But here she is. I kind of really love this color on her, so I might make her a redhead if I can find an alpaca wig and without bangs in a redhead color. Maybe I can somehow at some point somewhere in the future catch Moderately Vivid, because I know he'll do custom colors Otherwise, the people that I normally eye to make wigs, they don't, they just make one-offs and you buy them if you like them. So I need to find someone that takes commission so I can get this color, but in a, obviously without the bangs. Because I think that's what's throwing me off about her. Please let me know what you think of her. I also had 12mm eyes in her at one point, but that was throwing me off too, so I ended up putting these 14mm ones in her. I don't know. What do you guys think? So that is her. And then next we'll go to my Minifee Wrens. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you'll know that this girl was giving me some trouble. I did her face up a couple weeks ago, and when I was doing the face up, it was coming out great. I had spent so much time on it, and then when I got to the very end of the face up, something from outside got stuck in the sealant, and I freaked out and tried to remove it and ended up getting the sealant all chunky and like scratched. And you know, like when sealant's not fully dry and you try to get something out of it, how it leaves the indents and everything. So it screwed her sealant all up, and then I didn't have anything to remove it with at the time. So it was just a mess. And then I tried to cover up the blotchiness from the uneven sealant. I tried to blush, and I like over blushed. It just went way downhill from there. But so I posted about it on Instagram and on Facebook, and people were giving me like ideas and stuff. But ultimately, someone was like, just go buy some rubbing alcohol, basically. I forget what the isopropyl alcohol or something like that. So I did end up going to get there. I get that at CVS, and it was cheap, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I could at least afford that. And then it was scary to me because I had never, all of my other BJDs up to that point and my pull-ups had all been first tries, and I hadn't wiped a face up yet and started over, and it kind of scared me, to be honest with you. But what I ended up doing was I loved how her eyes came out. So I was able to wipe just the bottom half of her face. Her lips and her cheeks were the biggest issues. So I wiped that and was able to keep the rest of her face up. And I'm happy with it now. There's a couple of areas that aren't perfect. Some shading around her nose. But I feel that way I pick out little things with all my face ups after I do them. I will say, I hate this body. Hate it. I mean, I don't despise it, but it's my, by far, the least favorite Minifee body that they offer. It is cool in that it can separate and put the fantasy parts on, but as you saw, she's very kicky. She flops over. She doesn't like to stand. She's just, I don't like the fairy line body at all, which is a shame because Wrens is only available on the fairy line body. So that really sucks. I don't know why they didn't make her available on the regular Minifee body too. I'm pretty sure her head fits on the normal active line and moe line bodies. I mean, I haven't tried it, but I think it fits. Anyways, let me show you her. This is Noah. Her eyes are a little dark in this lighting. But outdoors they look pretty good. They're blue, like a dark blue. Yeah, this lighting does not show them off at all. And this one keeps slipping in this direction, so I need to fix that. But that's her. This is Noah. And then I will show you in that same order, I guess. We'll do that order, I guess. I got the little Finia, and I did her. I'm happy with how she came out. Oh, I also got this wig. I love this wig. This is a Wigs for Mini Fee wig. It's made for little Fee. Because it's made for little feet, I did notice, I tried it on my Soul Doll girls, and it fit really well. The Soul Doll girls' heads are a little bit large in the back, but you can push the wig a little bit forward, and it fits fine. It fits them well. So I might end up getting one of the Soul Doll girls that I have coming in, a wig from Wigs for Mini Fee, just because I know they fit. And I really love their wigs. I'm loving them. Like, look at that. That's so pretty. It's Angora. So goat. It's not as soft as the alpaca, but it's really nice. So this is my little Finia. Her name is Pia. This was a suggestion from my friend Amy on Facebook. I kept calling her my little peanut, and I didn't know what to name her, so someone was like, hey, what about Pia? So that's what I went with, and she's super cute. So that's her face up. The lighting's doing weird things. But I'm happy with how it came out. I think she's adorable. Eventually, someday, I want to get more little Fees because she's just the cutest thing ever. So yeah, that's Pia. And then I'm still waiting. Oh, her wig's coming off. I'm still waiting on the Frapzilla wigs. So much for this being a short video. I'm still waiting for the Frapzilla wigs for the 2 Soul Dolls I got in right around Christmas time. But I decided I want to do their face ups again because I was feeling really creative and really wanting to do some sort of art. So I took advantage and just did their face ups. I will say I did a lot of these guys face ups at night, so it's a little bit of a challenge because you do them at night and then you wake up and see them in natural lighting and they're more intense. So I'm not, you know me, I'm never fully satisfied with my face ups, but yeah, I like them enough that they're gonna stay for a while. So this, and I had a really hard time naming these 2 Soul Doll dolls, and to the point where I don't know if it's gonna stay or not. So I named this girl Nadia. I don't know if the name's gonna stay, and I chipped her cheek when I was putting her back on this wig that's not even gonna be her permanent wig, and it makes me so mad. I had just finished doing her face up and it chipped. Yeah, this is my Soul Doll yeon-bee. So this is Nadia. Frapzilla made a post today actually saying that they were gonna post some updates on their website, on their work table of wigs they've done, and they're hoping to get all of the wigs from the pre-order that I ordered from done in the next 3 weeks. So I'm just waiting on that. The wig I ordered her is like a teal color, so we'll see how she looks. That's why I'm waiting to make her name permanent until I actually get her wig in, and I want to get her some different eyes too. These are just the eyes she came with. I'm not a super big fan of them, but yeah, that's Nadia. And then finally you'll see this guy, the boy. His clothes came in from Alice's collections. I was going to do a Wine and Dollies when I got the clothes, but I couldn't make myself wait for the video, and I wanted to see if they fit. So I opened them and put them on him right away, and they do fit. Let me see if I can get you standing appropriately. Those are his shorts. He's got the little Calvin Klein undies on underneath them. His clothes are all from Alice's collections. I wish these ties were smaller, but, and then the shoes. I think I'm gonna try to find a way to tuck the laces in. See if I can figure out how to do that. And he's wearing this Ramones shirt. His eyebrows are brown because his wig is not staying black. So that's why that looks a little bit off right now. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how his face up came out. He looks like that naughty boy that I wanted. So but I think he'll look better once his permanent wig is here. And I will definitely do a video once those come in and try them on right in the video. So I named him Trent. Really hard time naming him too. So I don't know if that will stay either. I'm gonna wait, like I said, until they get their permanent wigs to decide if those names are staying. And then finally, this girl, who's my current little favorite. She's my little queen. So, and her wig messed up. Excuse the human-sized ponytail holder in the back. I need to get some of those, the little clear rubber band elastic ones. Her wig came undone when she was at Jimmy's house with me, because this is the doll Jimmy gave me that was in the last video that was posted on this channel, which you guys seem to love. I need to go back and reply to comments, but that video got such a positive response, and thank you so much for being so accepting and happy for me and for things other than just dolls. Jimmy is an amazing guy, and to have someone that's so supportive of my hobby and knows that these dolls bring me joy and happiness and wants to further that joy and happiness is really amazing, and I love him very much. I'd love him. Well, I mean, if he didn't support me in the dolls, I mean, I don't know. But it's just, it's nice feeling to have. So he got me my mini Fureya, and I'm so happy with how her face up turned out. So let me show you. This is Akame. He named her. I know her name does not fit in with my other dolls like whatsoever, obviously, because it's a Japanese name. He named her after that anime Akame ga Kill. He just said he always had loved the name ever since he heard it. So I let him name her, and she's gorgeous. I gave these eyes, actually, originally I put in the little Finia, but I wanted to give Akame something special, and she's the queen of my collection right now. I don't know if this wig's gonna stay. I really like it. It's the color on her and the bangs. The back falling apart kind of upset me. So we'll see where we go from here as far as her permanent wig goes, but I really like this color on her. But yeah, I'm very happy with how she turned out. I don't think I realized, even looking at other people's owner pictures, how much I would love this sculpt. She's just so pretty. She's got, when I showed her to my mom and Nana, they're like, she looks very sexy. She's very like sultry looking, like seductive kind of, which is fitting because, like I said, she's like queen in my collection right now. So yeah, so happy with her. So yeah, that is, those were all of the face ups I've done recently. I didn't expect this video to last this long. I guess I kind of babbled about more about each of them as I showed you. I I hope you liked them. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite. Who are you liking the most? Any thoughts you might have for me, I will reply to comments. I'm really bad about that. I'm sorry guys, I suck. But yeah, I do read each and every single one basically as they're posted. I suck. So, but yeah, I will reply to them. So please let me know who your favorite is in the comments down below. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, I guess subscribe. I'd love to have you here with me. My channel is almost at, I've actually lost a couple subscribers in the last couple days, so that sucks. But this channel is almost at 500 subscribers, which is crazy to me. And and right now, as of this moment, it's the only channel that I'm actively posting on. So if you choose to subscribe and stay with me, I'd really appreciate it. I know I'm kind of down and kind of blah in this video and complainy. It's just the mindset I'm in right now, my mental state at the moment. But I wanted to make this video because I have several friends that are really looking forward to this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up if you made it to the end, if you like my face ups. Leave me a comment down below about anything you'd like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you when I get those Soul Doll kid heads in the mail. Bye!